Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Caridad. I want to welcome you guys back. Today we're gonna be vlogging. It's gonna be a really random vlog. I had some last minute cancellations, so I ended up not working today, which can happen as an RBT, FYI, if you're considering it. But yeah, so I just decided to vlog what I'm gonna be doing. I'm gonna go run some errands just to CVS to get some stuff I've been needing and some stuff I wanted to try. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Then I'm gonna share with you guys some of my Christmas decorations. Everything's nice and decorated. I'm so excited, and I can't wait to show you guys. But yeah, I'll probably vlog when I come back just because it's CVS. Like, there's nothing crazy going on there, and I'll kind of show you guys what I got. And yeah, let's see where the day takes us today. So I'm back home. I got to CVS. We have a Bailey boy here. I've been trying a random little update. I've been trying to edit this video called an RBT Real Talk, where I kind of share with you guys some things I've been feeling and all of that in regards to being an RBT, ABA, grad school, all of the things. There was a lot going on that I shared a little bit more about on my stories, and you guys kind of wanted to hear more on. But the video is not uploading to my editing like app situation, so I don't know what to do. So we'll see when that video goes up, or if I have to refilm. So I'll let you guys know. He wants to play. Look at the baby. Hi, baby. Hi, baby boy. Anyways, so I'm just gonna share with you guys what I got on CVS. So I got deodorant because, you know, essential. We're not gonna go with that. And then I wanted to try out this new foundation just because the foundation I'm currently using is the Flower Beauty foundation, but the shade is getting too dark for me since it's more my summer shade. Since we're going to winter, Florida, Miami is not really winter, but you know, colder seasons, I'm getting a little bit lighter. So I got the L'Oreal Freshwater Foundation. I've heard good things about it, and I have really dry skin. So I wanted to try this out, see, you know, how it is and all that. And then speaking of my dry skin, since the weather has changed a bit, my skin is like acting up. So I love the e.l.f. Daily Hydration Moisturizer, but it's not moisturizing enough anymore because of the change in like weather. So I just decided to get it from the same line, the Holy Hydration Face Cream. So it's like a thicker, supposedly more moisturizing version. I really liked the other one, so I'm hoping, you know, this will do the same, just a little bit more. And then I just got a Real Techniques sponge because I definitely needed that. And that's pretty much it for my CVS haul. Like, we're out here. Yeah. But I'm gonna show you guys the Christmas tree. It looks so cute. It's our first Christmas tree, like on our own, in our own place. So obviously, you know, it's special, right, baby boy? I'm so surprised this little guy hasn't even looked at it. He doesn't try to bite it. He doesn't try to play with the ornaments. It's been fantastic. I am so happy. He really adds to this picture. Sorry about the CVS bags, but look at this beautifulness. I love it. She's finally complete. Later on, I'll share with you guys. What you doing, Bailey boy? Bailey. Hi, kitty. Anyways, I'll share with you guys later on the rest of the decorations around the apartment, but this is it as of now. It looks so good. I'll share with you guys also at night. It's total vibes in here. But yeah, that's what it is. Editing me here. I in fact did not show you what it looks like at night, and I did not show you the rest of my decorations. It was a vlog that was all over the place. If you guys would like to see more of like the apartment, or would like an apartment tour or something like that, definitely let me know down below. We can film that, and maybe my fiance can be in it and all of that. But yeah, I didn't show you, but it looks great. Trust me, I'll show you guys later on. Anyways, guys, so I kind of want coffee. So I'm gonna make myself a cup and just kind of chat with you guys. Since the video I was planning on uploading, going more like in depth into kind of what I've been feeling and just giving you guys some motivation, because I know sometimes, I don't know why, the end of the year for me, my motivation is out the window. I'm almost towards the end of my first semester, my second year. I have finals next week, and my motivation is like at an all-time low. I'm just like tired, like I want to break. So yeah, a lot of you guys have been wanting me to talk more about just in general, talk about my grad school experience and just grad school. A lot of you guys have questions. I know it can be kind of like a tricky thing, and a lot of people are just curious on it, I guess. So I just want to make my coffee. We're gonna chat. So if you guys have seen, I have a couple grad school videos up on my channel. Honestly, I don't have as many as I would like, but just it gets so crazy. It's an overall kind of like what's been going on this semester. So I've been taking out of 4 classes this semester. In the first half of the semester I only took 2, and then now the second half I'm taking 3. I'm taking just my applied experience course. I'm taking ethics now, my second ethics course. I am taking the VB map course, which has been intense, but I'm so excited to kind of get just a dedicated course on that, because I know that's an assessment that's widely used. So I really want to familiarize myself with it. And then the last class I took is, well, when I remember I'll put it up here, because my brain, like I'm telling you guys. But overall, like I've been getting DMs asking like, oh, how are the courses going? Do you think it's an easy program? How much time are you dedicating? How long are you working while in grad school? You know, all of that. So I just thought I'd answer it kind of here. So currently I'm working 25 hours a week as an RBT. So more like on the part-time. Just because before I was able to work full-time when I was only taking 2 classes, but as I get closer to graduation, we're expected to take more classes. So I do have to dedicate a lot of my time to the coursework that I wouldn't be able to do if I was working full-time. Also, I have to dedicate time for my field work hours. So imagine. So I've been working around 25 hours, I'd say, a week. And in regards to school, I feel like I've been learning so much, but it's become a little bit difficult just because I feel like it's a lot of information that I need to kind of cram in a couple weeks or a couple months, depending on the courses. So it's honestly been pretty overwhelming, and it has gradually just become harder. I feel like in my first video that you guys can check out on my channel, it's around here, where I talked about just my first semester in grad school, kind of the experience I was having. A lot of the coursework, since I was already an RBT, were things that I had learned in my 40-hour training. So it wasn't anything like completely out of the norm or new. It was kind of more like a review. So honestly, like my first impression was like, oh, this ain't that bad, you know, like I learned this already. But as you get deeper into the coursework and really start focusing more on the BCBA side of stuff, on the things that a BCBA does apart from like the RBT work, it is a lot, you know, and it's a lot of information to learn. And you know, so it gets a little bit overwhelming. Hold on for a second. Okay, so it does get a little bit overwhelming just because, like I said, it's a lot of information, and then it's pretty easy to kind of focus on, oh my goodness, I'm gonna graduate in less than a year. I'm expected, did you guys hear that? Was that Alexa? Oh, delivered. Oh, package. I don't know if it was for me or, okay. So, you know, it's been a lot, and focusing on like the future and all of that. And I get also, I'm sorry if I'm rambling, I'm just trying to remember like off the top of my head. I also get questions on what I'm using to prepare for the board exam and all of that. So currently I am not like actively studying for the board exam, just because I'm still learning a lot of material that I'm gonna need to know. So I'm really focusing on my classes, making sure I'm passing, understanding the material and all of that. I'm gonna keep you guys updated. I do want to do kind of like a studying for the board series, letting you guys in on what I'm gonna be using to study, kind of like my study plan, all of that, how long it took me, blah blah blah. But as of right now, I have looked into a couple of courses, kind of like 3-month study that helps you kind of break down everything in the task list, everything you need to know for the exam. I've been looking into that, but I haven't really set in stone anything that I'm gonna be doing. I'm just really focusing on the coursework, and I don't want to overwhelm myself with too much going on by studying for the exam as well. I feel like it'll be too much. And kind of with the coursework I'm taking, I am studying for the exam because it is content and material that I do have to know. So I'm just giving myself kind of like just focusing on one thing at a time, and that is my fieldwork hours, to make sure, you know, I get those done. And then my actual coursework, I actually, a couple of days ago, actually chose my classes for the spring semester, which is craziness. And then I have one more semester. I'm telling you guys, I've been mind blown and like freaking out. I feel like these 2 years, or these, like, since I started my program, the time has flown by. I'm like, what is going on here? But basically, I chose some more classes, which I can talk, you know, later on about. We're getting more freedom with like electives, which is really fun, where you can choose kind of specific topics you would like to cover, and we go in depth. Like for example, the VB-Mac course was an elective I was able to choose, and I'm so happy I did. I feel like it's going to be so beneficial when I start actually working, because I get to keep all the materials and organize them in my iPad and have all of that content there for whenever I do need to use it. I've really been liking that kind of aspect of it. And overall, kind of like a tip I would give you, not really a tip, if you're considering going into the field and all of that, and you're looking for something that's easy, or you're not going to need to dedicate that much time to, I don't recommend becoming a BCBA or kind of choosing maybe this field, just because it is very intensive, unless you're willing to do another option, which would be take less courses and take longer to get it done, you know, if you're not able to apply the time that you need for it. But I really want to kind of encourage you guys to really take this seriously. This is, I know it has become like popular, I guess a popular field, just because it can be, you know, lucrative and all of that. But I really just hope that you guys that are considering it is because of true passion, and you really enjoy what you're doing, and you're willing to dedicate the time to it, because this field, I feel like, is, you never stop learning, you never stop studying. Even once you graduate and become a BCBA, there's always new research on interventions and all of that that we need to stay up to date on. You're always learning something new, which is kind of why I love the field, just because I feel like I am gonna be Bailey. Sorry. I feel like you know, I want to help as much as I can, and I am so passionate about working with the kids we work with, and also just like the training in general, that I just want to really emphasize kind of the importance of having that passion there. I feel like if you're gonna do it, you know, don't do it just because it might be lucrative, or becoming an RBT is a pretty quick process, you know, compared to other things, stuff like that. Really, you know, take into consideration that we're directly affecting someone's life, and I take that very seriously, and I feel like we all should, especially, you know, when considering becoming an RBT, or pursuing your BCBA or whatever. So that's just the thought, just because I've been getting a lot of questions about is it easy, I don't have a lot of time to spend on this, would I be able to do it, you know, stuff like that. And I don't want to discourage anyone from doing, you know, obviously what they want, but just keep in mind, you know, the importance and kind of responsibility you have when you do decide to pursue this field. He really is obsessed. What you doing? Baby. Hi, cutie. Hi, Mimi. Hey. Okay, so I just got back to the office. The office is in a room in my apartment. But I do have some stuff I have to get done. So I want to make sure to prioritize that. So like I had mentioned, I have finals next week. So I need to finish my last unit because I have finals for both my ethics course and my VB-MAP course. So there's a lot of content I have to review, and I feel like the ethics course, you know, is always kind of heavy and has a lot of information, but the class I'm worried for, I guess you can say, is the VB-MAP course, because there's so much that goes into verbal behavior, assessing it, and the whole 9 yards that, like, guys, I need to study, you know, I need to review. So I already finished unit 1, unit 2, so I need to start with unit 3. So I'm gonna go ahead now. If you guys are interested, by the way, in seeing how kind of I'm setting things up, I have a video where I show you guys how I'm setting up my I've been setting up my organization for school. I've been basically all electronic based except for some books. But everything else is pretty much electronic, and I really liked kind of like the file system, sorting system that I've come up. It has helped me stay organized. So like, for example, I have my class here, which is the verbal behavior assessment course. And I'm gonna create a folder for unit 3. Oh, I dropped something. So I'm gonna create a folder for unit 3. Unit 3, and let me see what exactly I'm going to be covering, just because I want to make sure I finish that. So then I have to turn in my final by the end of next week. So I want to make sure I give myself ample amount of time to review and properly study, just because I feel like this course was actually like pretty tricky. I was like, oh, you know. So unit 3 is teaching verbal behavior. Okay, so unit 1, if you guys are just curious on what I'm kind of learning, we focused on the introduction to verbal behavior, so going over like the basic verbal behaviors like echoic, mand, tact, introverbals, all of that. And then in the second unit, we went more in depth into the assessment of verbal behavior. So they basically broke down how verbal behavior is assessed according to the VB-MAP, and kind of like the different levels, the point systems, how do you conduct the assessment, you know, stuff like that, the different components of the assessment. And then now we're gonna go into teaching verbal behavior. So I guess actually how, if a skill is at a deficit, like a mand or a tact or whatever, how to teach those. So I'm really excited about this because I feel like this is something that we encounter every day as therapists, and I don't think it's ever bad to learn, especially in this way. So I'm just creating this folder right now, teaching verbal behavior, so then I can pass all the lectures and reading assignments onto this folder, so I can get that started. Usually the lectures for each week per class are around 5 to 6 hours, but that's just watching the lectures. Usually it takes me longer because I always like to annotate, take notes. Sometimes I don't get concepts like the first time they're explained, so I need to go over that. So usually it's a little bit more time. So I'd say grad school for me is the same amount of hours as like I work. not including my indirect and unrestricted and restricted activities for my field work and all of that. So if you guys, you know, are kind of wondering, with this specific program and graduating within 2 years, there's different, you know, alternatives and all that in different schools. So I don't know how it works in other areas, but this is for the FIT if you're interested in it. I know a lot of people ask me about FIT because it has been around for a long time and it does have a very good reputation. And so far I can attest to that reputation. I really like how everything has been shown. I feel like I'm not missing out on any experience just because I'm completely online. That was kind of a concern I had in the beginning, just because I wasn't sure if, you know, I was gonna get a good education or anything, but I don't feel like I have lacked in that department at all in regards to being an online student, which makes me very happy. So yeah, so I'm just passing that, and I'm gonna get into the unit reading assignment. Let me see here. So I have to search and download an article so I can read that, because before, it depends on the class, but before I start this class, I need to do my reading quiz, which is based on the article of the week that they give us. So I'm gonna go ahead and start that so I make sure I am on task and I can get stuff done. Today I have a class actually at 6:45, my last ethics course class. I'm sure it's gonna be jam-packed with information, so I also have that. I completely forgot about that. And yeah, so I'll catch you up with you guys later when I'm doing something more interesting. And yeah, so I'm just gonna be doing that, doing a little light studying, and then I'll talk to you guys later. The worst vlogger ever, but we got back from the gym. Today was leg day, so yeah. Today we usually meal prep, but today we're actually going to be eating some pizza. So this is my favorite like pizza brands. Today I'm gonna try a new one. Is the chicken bacon ranch sauce pizza. That looks delicious. And then my fiance got DiGiorno's stuffed supreme something, so we're gonna make that, and then I'm gonna head on over to my class while we cook that. So I'm gonna put the pizzas in the oven. As you can probably tell, it's much later. I finished my class. We wrapped up with the ethics unit 3, and then we went over kind of like the basics of the final that it's due next week. So I have 2 finals due next week on Friday and Saturday, so that should be fun. And now it is currently 8:24 p.m. And I'm honestly probably going to call it a night. Probably just going to maybe read, like do some leisure reading, and kind of just, you know, tune out, just because I've noticed if I work too late, I don't sleep very well and I'm constantly just thinking about something. So I'm probably just gonna read, you know, leisurely, all of that. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So yeah, I hope you all enjoyed this vlog. I know it was really random and kind of like all over the place, but yeah, I hope to see you guys next time. Bye.